How long has he been like this?
He was here when I showed up. Just remove him. And pull some clothes for the photo shoot in the morning and reschedule my lunch with Christian. Oh, and call Federico and find out why he hasn't seen the proofs yet.
I don't work here anymore, remember?
But your good friend Maxie does, right? Well, if you want her to continue working here, then I suggest you get busy. Okay? First things first, remove him or I'll have him removed. Spinelli? It's me. It's Lulu. Moonlight. You okay?
Gracious greetings, blonde one.
Oh my God, is it really you? Are you back to normal?
Yeah, it's me.
That's great! That's amazing! That's wonderful!
Alas, it is not wonderful at all.
Do you think it's worse to have a dad who's not around at all? Like mine? Or one who is, but who's horrible? Like Uncle Sonny?
Well, look, I think it's okay for you to be angry with your Uncle Sonny, but it doesn't cancel out every good thing that he's ever done.
Christina thinks it does.
Why is Christina so hard on Sonny? I think it's because she is exactly like him. They are both emotional, and when they get angry, they lock onto something and nothing can talk them down.
Is Uncle Sonny that way because he's bipolar?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think part of it is because of that, and the other part is his personality, just like Christina. I mean, they're both very stubborn. They both want their own way all of the time. And, you know, I think Christina doesn't realize that the harder she is on her father, the worse she's making it for herself.
That car bomb was not Christina's fault.
Okay, look, I know. What I'm trying to say is Chrissy might not understand that people are using her to get to Sonny. Sonny is a very, very powerful man. His children make him vulnerable.
Well, if Uncle Sonny's so powerful and people want to hurt him through his kids, then why doesn't he do a better job of protecting them?
Okay, so you remember that I'm Lulu, not Moonlight. You remember Sam and Jason and Maxie?
Yeah, I remember it all.
That is such a huge relief. I mean, people were worried, especially Maxie. Do you even remember doing the whole Jackal PI thing?
It was a unique experience. I mean, I know who I am, or was, but my time as Jackal PI is kind of scattered in pieces. Mm-hmm. It's like I was beside myself watching this whole other person's life play out.
Wow. I mean, it was kind of fun in the beginning, but then I was a little concerned when you kept doing it that you would act like that forever.
I remember being in the sewer with Maximista. We were looking for something.
A ring.
Yeah, yes, for Samantha's engagement ring, that's right.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember being in dangerous proximity to Anthony Zakara.
You pulled a gun on him.
Which is absolutely insane. Normally the demented one would send the Jackal cowering to the nearest corner. But Jackal PI wasn't afraid. He was stronger. Better.
No, come on. He's not better. He's a part of you. He still is.
Excuse me.
Do you mind?
Not in the least.
I was working on that.
Well, it's time for a break. I enjoy pampering the women in my life.
Let's get something straight. I'm not in your life, and I will never be one of your women.
You'll be the only one. You should at least leave yourself open to the possibility.
You're not my type.
Is that right? So enlighten me. What is your type?
The opposite of you.
Oh, come on. Give me some parameters at least. Maybe a few things I can work on.
Uh-huh. I don't have enough paper for the list.
Oh, you're tough. I say we eat. Doesn't this smell delicious?
I'm not hungry. More than that, I'm not impressed. So why don't you stop wasting my time and tell me what you're after?
Oh, all in due time, my dear. There's no reason to spoil a fine gourmet meal or the mood with premature indigestion.
And Anthony Zaccara is ruthless. If you limit his take by sheltering too much of ELQ, what's to keep him from turning on you?
Anthony and I have come to an understanding of sorts. He's given me some assurances.
He's a thug. He is a few rungs lower than Corinthus, if that's possible. His word means nothing. You are risking your life if you do business with him.
Oh, come on, Grandfather. It's not like his circle is foreign to me. You know, I was with Lorenzo. I had his child.
Oh, you loved Lorenzo. Anthony is using you just as a means to an end.
Who's to say I'm not using him? I'm sorry, Grandfather. I'm sorry it got to be such a mess. You know, I really should have handled this better, protected you from the beginning, but I had a selfish moment.
We all have them, my dear. Well, anyway, the jet is readied for you, and the pilot has been given instructions to take you anywhere you say with no questions asked.
Thank you.
Promise me one thing. You won't be a stranger. Please bring Lila Ray.
No promise.
And Sky, please be careful. You don't know what Anthony might be planning.
See Christina?
No, something with your sister?
Yeah, she's having an operation.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of operation?
Well, there's a bone chip in her spine. I think it happened when your car blew up.
Oh, wow. You must be pretty worried about her. Let me ask you, is your Uncle Sonny here?
He was with Christina when they came to take her for the operation. He said he was going to stay.
Okay, well, he's probably understandably pretty messed up right now, and he wouldn't like it if he found out that I was here, so you can't tell him, all right?
Okay.
But I want to help. Do you have a cell phone? Something?
Yeah, right here.
Here, I'm going to put my number in here. And I want you to call me when Christina's out of surgery, okay? Tell her that I'll come visit her, I'll help her, whatever she needs.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Okay, and remember, can't say a word.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
All right, prove it.
So, what's going on? Are you looking for Maxie?
Maximista said the stars would align. It's something about the stars. They mean something.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I can't remember. I just know that they're the key to something.
Why is he still here?
I'm working on it.
Have you even spoken to Federico yet?
No, I haven't, and I'm not going to until I find out my friend is okay. And if you have a problem with that, I don't care.
Well. Someone seems to have grown a spine. Huh. Let me know if you want your job back. It'll be waiting for you. Now, if you would, I need my office. Lulu, if you want Maxie to keep her job, you'll get me Federica before you take Spit Alley home. Close the doors.
Okay. Give me 1 second. This will be really quick, I promise. I have Kate Howard for Federico. Wait. Spinelli, wait, why are you...
See, I got all your favorites. Steamed asparagus, risotto, and the piece de resistance, tongue, cured to perfection.
Tongue? That is disgusting. Cover that thing back up.
Oh, I had it brought in special from the city. It comes from this fabulous little deli I've been going to for years. Genovese's. A real mom and pop operation. It's such a shame that they'll be closing their doors. Now, I never actually tried this dish, but one of my good buddies from back in the day used to always rave about it.
I don't want to walk down memory lane with you. Could you cover that thing up, please?
My friend, ex-friend, I should say, he'd be pretty hurt that you don't recognize anything on this table.
I don't know your friend.
Sure you do. Gino Solito. May he rest in peace. You remember Gino, don't you, Tracy? Well, let me refresh your memory. You robbed his family blind after the poor bastard dropped dead of a heart attack in the arms of a hooker you hired. What a way to go.
Yes, I am alone, but I don't want to talk. I know it's been a long time. I've had other things to do. You don't have to tell me how important it is. Look, I will see you when I can see you. You're on my schedule. I'm not on yours. Just don't push me.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing? What the hell are you doing? Stay the hell away from my daughter.
Oh, your daughter, the one that's in the hospital because
I saw you at the hospital talking to Molly. You were working her, telling her to keep a secret.
Working her? I wanted to avoid this right here.
You knew I'd blow your head off before I let you use one of my kids.
You know why it's so easy to use your kids, Sonny? Because you damaged every single last one of them. I could put a gun in Michael's hand and convince him to kill you. I could convince Dante to drop kick his badge for the opportunity to take you down.
You want to come after me? Go ahead.
Christina,
but don't use my kids.
She is the easiest. I could have screwed her sweet little teenage brains out the first time she came knocking at that door to convince me to pull one over on you.
You're not going to touch my daughter.
But I can, and you need to keep that up here. You got me? Or else I'm going to use every single last one of your kids to make you twist for mercy.
Yeah?
Now get the hell out of my apartment.
Don't move! Don't move!